My campaigns take it back Nigeria 6 months ago. We raised $275 today so far. So it's kind of loading. Where's the view? Okay, it's a view. How come I can't see? All right. So we raised $76,850 so far. 76,850. We hope to reach 8,000. I mean 80,000. So how how much if you deduct 76,850 from 3,250 I think. Is that not 3,150? 3,150 is what we need to reach 80,000. So if you can help us, those of you out there, if we can work towards donating 3,000, it would be great if we can raise $3,000 in one day.
Yes,
it will be 3,150 on GoFundMe, and if we can do that, then I'll bring the beautiful musician. Before we go, can you bring that his music? Can you bring speakers so that we can play it as a starting point? You can come and have a seat. You have to introduce yourself to our audience out there. Tell them your name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Viewers, good evening. Ramadan Samaila.
Ramadan Samaila.
Yes.
That's your name.
Yes.
Wow.
Popularly known as RAMIE D.
RAMIE D.
Yeah, from Taraba State.
So it would be good to tell us what inspired you to. I mean, this is kind of, I don't know how to ask the question. I'm a little shy. What inspired you to sing the song Sowore? Because we never met you before. We went to Jalingo, and we were in this town hall meeting, and one guy just said, "There's a song for you, Sowore," and then you came on. And you started miming, and everybody went crazy. It was shaku shaku and all that. So tell us what inspired you to sing this particular song.
First of all, I will start by saying, Nigeria, everybody's tired. Everybody's tired living a fake life, enjoying what you're not enjoying, enjoying fake governance, insecurity. The youths now are beginning to do what they don't want to do because there's no job. And I was sitting with a friend, John Nicodemus, and he said, there's somebody, sorry, the CEO, Sarah Reporters. I was like, yeah, because I've read much about you, and all of a sudden, sir, I just fell in love with the Take It Back movement. Because let me tell you a little story. There's this song we used to sing in the primary school. Parents, listen to your children. We are the leaders of tomorrow.
Wow.
The first day I heard that poem, I went back home. I slept. I woke up the next day thinking I would wake up being the leader before you say it. And all of a sudden, I just found out that I'm still the small, big-headed Ramadan. And till date, this tomorrow has not come yet.
Wow.
Are we going to sit down and keep enjoying the old men doing their old things, their old ways?
I wanted to quickly just say to our people that as our app on GoFundMe was loading, we realized that actually we've reached 78,000.
Wow.
995, not 76,000. It was the old rate. So to reach 80,000 now, somebody just donated $30.
Wow.
So I'm going to try and refresh. The network here is not the best. I can tell you that. But go ahead. Okay, so we've reached 79,000.
Whoa.
$25. So
keep it coming.
So we have less than 1,000 to go. So let's hope that we can raise 1,000. So we can reach. I want us to reach 80,000 today.
I think
$80,000 on GoFundMe. So please keep talking to them.
Guys.
The movement Take It Back has a charm. Every youth wants to get involved. Every man, every woman, every child wants to get involved. If you go to Taraba State now, the song is Sowore, the Sowore that most of them haven't seen, have not met. And it's everybody wants the change. Not talking about the other kind of change.
The other kind of change.
Yes.
That chicken fake change.
Yeah, I'm talking about the take it back change.
Yes.
So wow.
So one of the things they tell us, and I'm telling you, is like, oh, you know, you're not popular in the North. The Northerners are all voting for Buhari. Tell us, what is the situation, politically speaking, consciously in the North? What are Northerners expecting? You know, I mean, Northerners, like, you're from Taraba State.
Yes, I'm from Taraba State, and we've expected much, and we've gained nothing. And seriously, I will tell you, you are the last hope for the Northerners. Because they feel as if this person is also from the North, so our own has come. We've arrived.
Wow.
But nothing yet, nothing has happened, nothing is happening. We've not seen anything forthcoming.
You know, I'm going to ask you to do something that I usually would not ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to say what you just said in Hausa language. I think it's so profound.
Yeah.
I think they need to hear it in a language that a lot more people understand. Are you ready with the music? His music, by the way?
People are
But say
going
what
crazy,
just
asking for it.
Yeah. Nace, mutanen mu na Arewa suna son abun da zai canja su ga baki daya. Muna son zaman lafiya, kashe-kashen yayi yawa. Abun da muke so ba shi aka zo ake ba mu ba. Yanzu mu muka ce mu ya ishe mu, Sowore muke so. Ba mu son tsohon harka, muna son jini mai karfi mai zafi ba mai sanyi ba. And I said so.
So thank you so much. Is the music ready? Okay, so let's just hear what that's your amazing. You know, it's still #1. By the way, you've inspired 9 other people. I did 9 at this point, or how many new songs?
I think they're up to 15.
More than 9.
Yes.
More than 9.
This man here has inspired 15 other people. One just came in today. Are you ready? Okay. We can't hear it.
Play.
Play, man.
You cannot just sit now. You have to be
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll get to see more of me.
On Saturday, yes.
Hey. I can't wait. They pay when they see that. If you know that you pay and donate, give your dance, raise up your hands so that we can make him dance.
And then we sing it,
Dance. How do you want that?
Somebody correct. Shine the light.
Hey.
Connect. Pay attention to the voice. Sowore is the choice. He is the man. He is the one. Make nobody come to make noise. Get the ability to change our society, to bring the security, for proper accountability. We need to change the level.
Why they look like me? Say, don't be your son. Sit down now.
I'm also listening to myself.
Hey.
He's wondering how he came about such a... I look at the beats, man. I've danced now. Saturday, yeah. Saturday. D-Day. So, can you reduce the... Yes, just let's just fade out. So Ramadan, one thing that people also say about the North is that a lot of people don't understand the North down South, and it's not their fault. The country is so divided, the country is so beaten down. People are only clinging to their own geographical region, their ethnic group. It's not their fault, Tell us about your background, You apparently understand the world probably better than those of us who have even traveled the world. Look at what you compose. Who are you, because you might find somebody who might be willing to even sign you on as a musician. There are a lot of people out there watching you. You might get a record deal today. So let's talk about you a little bit.
Okay. Like I earlier said, I'm Ramadan Samaila, and I'm being called RAMIE D. I'm an upcoming artist. I do Afro pop, and I do Fuji also.
Fuji?
Yes.
Interesting.
Are you gonna sing a Fuji song for us today? All right, but keep going.
Yeah. I'm from Taraba State, originally from Ibi local government, but I was born and brought up in Ukari. I'm a Jukumbo. I'm an upcoming artist.
Did you go to school?
Yeah, I went to school. I graduated from Taraba State University.
Wow.
I
So you have a degree?
Yes, sir.
Have you done NYC?
Not yet.
Waiting to do NYC. Wow.
Yes.
How old are you?
27.
Wow. Not too young to run.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
So Taraba State University, what did you
I
study?
studied economics education.
Wow, amazing.
Interesting.
Amazing.
Minister of Finance.
So this guy talented, as you can see, more talented than the leaders, the mediocre people running this country. Composed a song that became a rave of the moment, without being paid a dime. We didn't pay him his dime. This is my second time of meeting you. We are coming to the convention on Saturday, and you are going to perform definitely. So if you're out there watching him, and if you have a record deal, I would love to be his manager before the election. This guy is super talented. So if you're watching and you're looking for the new West sign on, who can I ask? I heard that Adekunle Gold is following us.
Yeah.
So Adekunle Gold, if you're watching, here is a guy I want you to take on. Who would you like to who would you like to work with? Who would you like to play a duet with or feature in their music? Who do you like apart from yourself? Who do you like in the industry? Another talent. You don't want to offend anybody, but
yes.
But you can be truthful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like 3 arts.
Okay.
I'm going to say 3 arts.
Mm-hmm.
I like Davido.
Okay.
Obio. I love his sounds. I love Lil Cash.
Okay. Who's Lil Cash?
Mr. Yagi.
Yeah. Is there anything he sang that I know?
Chucky.
Shocking. Yeah, Lil Cash and who?
Yes. Olamide.
Wow, Bado.
Yeah. These are my men. I love them.
Yeah, the other day I was on the couch and they asked me who I like. I like the video too.
For his sounds.
Yeah. Actually, also somebody I didn't mention that I like very much is Flavor.
Really?
I like his stage presence. I've seen him perform without he performed with his band, and he's real. I really like. Yeah.
He's not miming or lip syncing.
Yeah, no lip syncing. He's very real like that. I have I mentioned Nice.
Yeah.
Nice used to be deep, and I like the deepness of. I remember hearing Nice. He sung, and this is probably not popular. It's Little Money. That's the name of that track. So very very deep, and now another person I didn't talk about I listen to all the time is Adekunle Gold.
Yeah.
To me Adekunle Gold's record, I think the one he said is Gold was that one that had every track on it. It was like a hit for me. What was it? Gold album, yes. It's for me like the miseducation of Lauryn Hill when I arrived in the US in 1999. Every track on it makes sense. So it's the same way with Adekunle Gold, of course, in addition to Fela, Nicola Pokuti, Bob Marley, If you go to folklore, Risha Femi, I haven't followed him that much, but there's one of his songs that, like I mentioned yesterday. What was that? Nobody pay attention to my things I like these days. So I like him. I from the folklore standpoint, I like Comforter Margaret, who's from Ondo State. She's a woman who you call stark illiterate. I won't call her stark illiterate because she composed her own songs and she sang about her experience. Especially, she sang mostly about things that happened to her. And one of it was how she was discriminated against because she was a wife in a polygamous family. The husband was a king. But because she wouldn't go to farm, they mocked her, made fun of her, thought she was lazy. but she sang and sang, and she was a hit in her area. She's late now. Omoyele is her name. She's amazing. So, and I respect creativity. That we mention some musicians don't mean that we don't respect all of them that are creative out there. And sometimes people ask us, why are the stars not with you or celebrities? It doesn't matter. We are now creating our own celebrities.
Yes.
Look at one of them. Ramadan, RAMIE D, talented guy. This guy will go places. We have no doubt. This is gonna be the next best act. So we go back to you mentioned singing Fuji earlier. Is there something you can just do, like tell us one of your Fuji, sing us one of your Fuji tracks without the background?
Without a background.
Yes.
Yeah, like
It'll be interesting to people to know that someone in Taraba is singing Fuji. So,
I did a song I titled Funke.
wow.
And, this is just the chorus. Funke, Funke, baby me yo. Funke, Funke, baby me yo. Na you me I want to Funke. Baby me yo, be my African princess. Funke, baby me yo. Na you me I want to Funke. Baby me yo, be my African princess. Funke, yeah, baby me yo.
Wow. What's
That's
with you guys and Yoruba girls?
I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask. Why how wow, Aisha or Fatima?
Funke, wherever you may be, go right now and make a donation
Somebody just
to our company.
donated. I'm sending 20,000 naira to your account.
Wow.
Coming from K. Jones in USA.
Thank you. I have some announcements to make from our Zenith Bank account. I'm getting a lot here thanks to technology. Oyenuga Oyedele just donated 20,000 naira. And for those who may not have mentioned, this Blanchard Rose Ejiro donated 5,000 naira. Dotun Ezekiel Oluwafemi donated 1,000 naira. These are the last few days. Somebody from Fondre Logistics Limited donated 10,000 naira a few days ago. Aigbo Dion Goswill donated 1,200. We appreciate you. Olutu Femi Joseph donated 10,000 naira. We have someone here. Okay, this is probably the last donation that we had the last few days. There's Oshati Oluwatosin Damilola donated 20,000 naira. There's someone here who donated 30,000 naira. That's Osho Adebayo Ola. These are from the last few days that we did this. So keep them coming, and we want our GoFundMe to reach 80,000 today.
I have a feeling that
Maybe we should just stay here until they make it 8,000. I know I haven't seen any donations in the last few minutes, but we stand right now at $79,025. So we're getting there. We're close to that goal that we've been trying to reach.
K. Jones asked to confirm the money. Username, sender name being Abose de Kolawole.
If we came in?
Yes, for
Okay.
Zenith Bank.
Abose de?
Kolawole.
Okay, I have not seen that. Sometimes these things don't come in because of delay, and if you're using a third party. Okay, there's a boss there. They doing Kolawole.
Yes, 20,000.
Yes, 20,000. Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
the last one I can. Thank you so
Jones.
much. Thank you. Let me check our, let me check our,
PayPal.
not PayPal here, but this is just checking the WhatsApp messages for 818. Yes. Someone here said, someone is making posters for us, and they sent pictures of the posters as they are making them. They've been busy. Look at them. They're at the printing press right now making posters, and they sent
That's going
it.
to be so beautiful.
That's nice. Those pictures, look at them, man. These guys are working hard overnight.
They just pick your picture.
Yes, and you can send you a poster, soft copy, or you make them and send them to us. This is them designing it. That's amazing. That's amazing. So thank you so much for doing that. This is really, really impressive.
Adegoke promises to still donate more.
Oh wow! Thank you so much, Adegoke. That's Abosade.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm trying to check here if there's anything new from people who are following us. So some people would donate on GoFundMe and then they still try to reach us by way of WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number here, especially if you need it for word remit, WhatsApp number is 0818-823-7529. Are there questions for us?
His song is available for download on our SoundCloud.
Oh yes, so his song is available for download on our SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/Sowore2019. SoundCloud.com/Sowore2019. So you can download this song, Sowore. What's the title of the song? What's the title?
Take it back.
Take It Back. Oh wow,
That's the same.
that's amazing. And he'll be performing on Saturday at the CMD in Lagos, where we have a convention from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. CMD is like very close to Shangisha in area of Lagos. If you need to come there or you're going there, just let us know. We'll provide you with the location to get there.
People asking for the name on Zenith Bank account.
It's Omoyele Sowore presidential campaign. Yes.
MC Big Name says, do you like Majek Fashek?
I do. Not only do I like Majek Fashek, me and Majek Fashek used to be friends in the U.S. But as you know, like every one of us, he went through a lot of things. But I'm happy that I heard that he's recovering now and he's a better person.
Evelyn Ogbomere is asking for your WhatsApp number again.
WhatsApp number is 0818-823-7529. 0818-823-7529. So apart from the Take It Back track, do you have any track in the market? You know?
Yes.
Yes. So where can people find them?
You can Google either Superman by RAMIE D
Okay.
or Funke by RAMIE D.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. So please to follow a friend, RAMIE D. He has 2 tracks out there also as well. Then you can follow him and get that easily. Just Google and you'll find RAMIE D. RAMIE D is going to be our, the biggest next act in Nigeria. He's singing for posterity. Yeah?
Oh shit, my God.
Yes. Posterity and definitely prosperity as well. So Lucky Idialu just donated $100 through GoFundMe. They want us to reach this
We're
80,000.
going to pass it. You see?
Yes.
Okoyemi Anthony Odun. He said she's printing more. She has 3,000 posters and stickers already, and
Wow.
she's coming with 2,000 copies
On
for the
Saturday.
convention. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Evelyn Ibomere says, I donated 10,000 days ago. Please confirm.
Yes. How much?
10,000.
By Zenith?
Yes.
Okay, let me check our Zenith alert system if anything has come in. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, Samson Adewale just donated $50 on GoFundMe. They really want us to get to this place today, quick. Let me see. We don't have anything in
She said
Zenith.
some days ago.
Oh, some days ago, probably. Yeah, we probably read this already. Thank you so much. So we want to really focus on GoFundMe to see what we can make of this today. There's something here that I need to quickly read. Yeah.
Questions.
Mm-hmm. All right. This is something from my neck I was reading. What did you say?
Question.
Yes, please.
Frank Dinero said, what are your plans to make Nigeria immigration friendly? Nigeria is one of the most difficult countries to visit, even though the poorest.
Oh, we said it. We're going to abolish visa for coming into Nigeria. We introduce a full regime of visa upon entry into the country. And we've said we'll make Nigeria visa free for people who have relationship DNA, relationship with Nigeria. So if you're a black person and you trace your DNA through technology and find out you used to be a Nigerian before you were shipped away as a slave, you can enter Nigeria visa free. Maybe you pay a small fee for processing into the country upon arrival. There's no reason why Nigeria should have difficult immigration. I mean, if you want to get into Nigeria, you just need to go through Maiduguri. Boko Haram will let you in. Even if you come through the airport without a passport, they will collect some bribe from you and let you in. So the more you make it difficult, the more you empower the corrupt officers at our borders. But we will eliminate corruption completely within the Nigerian Immigration Service. The other day I went to try to get my passport. That place is like a market. It's not, you can't call it an immigration office. And this is the problem you create when you centralize passport control in the hands of immigration officials. Our post offices should be a place where anybody can get a passport. You register for passport so that you don't have to travel to any city to get your passport. In the US, I'm not a US citizen, but when our kids want to get passport, a US passport, they also have Nigerian passports. We just go to the post office in our neighborhoods, they apply right there. Within 7 days, or sometimes even less, you get your passport. But in Nigeria, you go through hell to get anything done. It's a shame.
John Joy Deji is asking, why didn't you run in 2015? Why now?
2015, I wasn't in the place that I am now. There's a time and place for everything. In 2015, if you ask me, I was in a different place. I was more interested in, just building our reporters to become this very globally competitive platform. I had no tolerance for politicking the way, but after 2015 and I saw what happened, it dawned on me that if good people keep running away from politics, it will create a vacuum for bad people, incompetent people, mediocre people, and that's what you got. So I apologize for not running in 2015, but probably if I ran in 2015, people wouldn't have seen what has happened now. It would have been viewed differently, because it looks like sometimes we need to hit the bottom so that we can understand the need to stand up again.
Adegoke John says, please, what plans do we have to curb rigging in 2019? We don't want what happened in Osun State to happen in the presidential election.
It's not just me, it's all of us who are going out to vote. It's that we must vote, stand our ground and ensure that the votes count. And I believe that young people can do that, because we are the ones that they used to rig the elections anyways. Yes. The moment we say we won't accept that, rigging will be a thing of the past. You know that with the efforts of, exposure and corruption and rigging these days, we've also had a situation where they are no longer rigging as they used to rig, but they have escalated their style of manipulation to include what they call see and buy, where they go and bribe electorates. But we can also nip that in the bud by saying no to bribery and corruption at the polling booth, and I'm sure young people can do it. Have any more questions?
What will you do about inflated contracts and corrupt public servants, especially those immigration guys that extort people off record?
Well, you'll be surprised that at the airport they have, internal CCTVs there, which catches every transaction that goes on. And the best way to deal with this is to shine light on it. I give myself an example. When I'm traveling internationally or I'm arriving, I have my secret camera on. So it's gotten to a point now that the DSS, immigration people, the moment they see me, they don't carry a while I come, because when I get home, I upload as you're asking me for money. And it's become an embarrassment to them. But that's not enough. That's symbolic. We need to crack down on them. And part of it is also to change the way we do our work and retrain and flush out the bad eggs within these services. It's a shame that you get to the airport. Nigeria is the only airport in the world practically that you're arriving and somebody is asking you for money or a bribe. They once asked me to give them my chain before when I said I had no money. They said, give me a necklace. It's a shame. So we have to crack down on corruption at every level. We use technology to do it. We use all kinds of tools. And we also free the citizens to freely record corrupt activities, and anybody that's caught on tape will be fired. I heard that a bunch of policemen were fired because the public kept recording as they're demanding for bribe. Yeah. Yes. There's a question here that came. You have thoughts about the headsman attacks. This is something that is very, I know is a controversial topic, and I'm not trying to put you under pressure because I know you have to go home and you want to stay safe. But do you have any things to share with us regarding the headsman farmers clashes? Because we when we were in Jalingo, we visited a refugee camp full of people who were displaced from their homes by these attacks.
It's basically a pity that you ask us to go to farm, grow farm produce, and we won't stand or live to reap what we sow.
Yeah,
it's painful. Like the IDP camp you went to when you came to Taraba, you won't even have a parking space now because it's even getting worse.
So more and more people have been displaced
every day.
After we
visited. every day. And sometimes I just pray to God, and I guess God has sent you to help solve the situation. Seriously.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. There's another question here about a lot of people have stereotypes about the North. Like you just think Northerners are this and that. Is there any of these stereotypes you would like to correct to our viewers?
Yes, I will. Actually, most of these, the Boko Harams, they say not. The headers, not.
And the fact that Northerners are not educated.
Yeah, something like that. But I guess people have exaggerated enough. The part of Nigerians now, let's say, everybody has his own weak point. Like the East, you still have the non-educated. The West, you still have them. Though we won't compare the North and the West because they are far gone while we're behind. But the North are quite different. People say we don't read, we don't go to school. To some extent, I would say yes, but
it's changed over the years.
Yes, it has changed. Everything has changed.
We went to Kano and saw an old woman dancing shaku shaku. But the impression people had in Kano is like everybody is like conservative. They've never heard music sung by anybody. They only go to mosque and things like that. It turns out that it's not true. I've always known that because I did my NYC in Yola at Damawa State in those days. So that's very interesting, what time is it? 10:40. My goodness, this time flying. I think we can break for the night and just come back tomorrow. Is tomorrow Friday or Thursday?
Tomorrow is Friday.
It's Friday.
Kelvin Joe just donated 10,000 naira to the
Wow, let me check our alert system
And
to see.
okay, Temitayo Ezekiel says on GoFundMe we have 79,275.
Yes, so we were hoping to reach 80,000. So I think people can continue donating after we leave. Or can we do another 19 minutes?
Let's wait till 11.
Okay. Wow, thank you so much for. So Mori Ephraim or Moro Dion donated 10,000 naira. Yeah. Beside that, no donations have come. That is not to say that.
Then GoFundMe.
Yes, GoFundMe. Let me see what we have next. The GoFundMe system is a little slow here. Come on, network. network. Yes, it's 79,275. Raised out of $2 million. That's GoFundMe.
We need less than 1,000 guys who can do this.
So GoFundMe, if you can help us there, please go donate to our GoFundMe account. We're trying to reach $80,000. So that's when next we come, we'll just target 20,000. We'll reach 100,000. That's it. Before the convention, we're trying to reach 100,000 before the convention, and we know we can do it. A lot of people who are there hesitating, is this possible? Is it not possible? Imagine if you give to Obama, you can also not give to Sowore too, right?
Yes.
And
Tourism
I
is-
tell them, we're stronger than Obama.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you. If Obama drove from Yola to Jalingo and back, he cannot campaign for 1 week. I'm not kidding. You know, Obama is lucky not to be campaigning here, you know. You know, if Obama went to some palace and they tear gassed him, the man will never campaign again.
As I have a question.
Yes.
From Frank Dinero, how many elective positions does AAC have now, considering the deadline from INEC?
We'll find out on Friday because we're still open. And INEC just made a release that by 7th of August, every party must complete their primaries. I'm sorry, 7th of October. That's Monday next week.
From Olumide, he said, are you going to open NNPC account to the public? and all government
Absolutely,
ministry?
absolutely, yes. Like I said, we'll finish NNPC with transparency. That's the solution to the corruption that's happening there. Somebody said he just donated 10,000 to the Zenith Bank. He didn't give his name, but I think that is Joe from London. Thank you, Joe. He said, my president from Taraba, 65 voters for you. He said, no, he said 65%. He's giving us, they're promising us 65% of the voting in Taraba. Fantastic. It's over for Bubu. Bubu is going back to Dara.
Adegoke Jones
Somebody,
Ramsey
yeah.
says, I see you working with Adekunle Gold.
Would you like to
Yeah.
work with him?
Yeah, I would love to.
Adekunle Gold, call me. Okay?
Oluwatoyin.
0818-823-75.
So why do you want to be the manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, president already, you don't have time.
I can multitask now.
No, let somebody like me be manager.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Oluwatoyin says, what do you think of bringing Nigeria capital back to Lagos and make it more suitable for tourists?
Why don't we just bring Nigeria capital back to everywhere? You know, it's the capital of the U.S. is Washington D.C. But nobody goes to Washington D.C. for vacation or tourism. Most people go to New York. You know, you go to San Francisco. You go to where things are happening. Who cares about capital? Capital is the civil service city. So I'm not trying to bring back any capital to Lagos. I'm going to fix Lagos to look like a real capital. That's the solution. And everybody will be having fun in Lagos, and people will have fun in Abuja. I can as well do that. Fix the country. That's the solution.
Okay, sir. It seems some people have not heard your response on Eunice. Somebody says, kindly tell my mentor to address the issue of Eunice. She's been saying all sorts of things. I know she's.
I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. Eunice is entitled to her opinion, you know, and she hasn't said anything different from what she said she threatened to do when she asked us to join her party. We discovered that it's not suitable for us, and she actually threatened that she'll go out and attack us if we don't join the party. And I think that's what she's doing. She has the right to feel the way she feels. If she feels disappointed, she has the right of expression. She hasn't accused us of collecting money from her. She didn't accuse us of stealing. She didn't accuse us of corruption. She's just saying that because we didn't join her party, somehow she was disappointed. But I don't know why she's complaining. She has already joined COP, which is a Cup of Sorrow by the PDP. That's supposed to make her happy, you know. If I was her, you are part of the biggest coalition. Why are you worried about a small party on the side or a small show? You're already in the coalition with the Atikus of this world, the Sarakis of this world. That should make you happy. You know, it's but there's nothing to worry about. That is very nothing to worry about. I wish her luck. When she came out, I shared her resume, very impressive resume on my Facebook page, and I still believe she's a very well-educated person.
Shegun Ojo is asking that can we do 23 days or 36 days around Nigeria again? Nigeria needs to feel your fire again, please.
They need to feel my fire, my fury, you know. as much as possible. After the convention, we'll be going back around Nigeria to do rallies. So be on standby. Be ready for us.
MC
They will.
big name Sowore. Even if you don't jail anybody, please you must jail Oshiomhole.
Yeah, I won't even have any comments about that. If anybody has done something wrong, the judiciary will deal with them, right? We'll make everything work so that nobody gets away with high crimes.
Shitsu Olamilekon, do you believe there is a spirit in Aso Rock? People believe there's a spirit that affects any president there.
No, a lot of the presidents are dysfunctional human beings, so you don't need spirits to affect people who are incompetent or incapable, you know. So I don't believe there's any spirit in Aso Rock. But I've said it, Aso Rock is no big deal. We should turn the place to a children's hospital and stay in some other place out of town. You know, you need a room to sleep at night, and you need to work, not be running around in a huge mansion where your people are living in squalor.
Ayo Ogundimi is asking, the fumes from generators are killing Nigerians. What will you do to immediately address the issue of generators and the health hazard it brings?
Solution is to electrify Nigeria, and we've talked about it way too many times. That will bring the power sector to be working. So if you have electricity, who will be using generator? And then the rest will be subject of regulation of what comes into the country, if they meet the environmental standards that are acceptable for generators. That's in cases where we need generators at all. But when you have electricity 24/7, what do you need generator for? So,
Bami, would Sowore work with Pat Utomi?
Part told me, the same part told me that with APC that I couldn't find the convention venue the other day. I think I met Professor Tommy before. When he's in APC, I don't see how we can work together. So if he's willing to work with us, why not? You know, let him call us.
Frank Dinero, when I asked about immigration, I actually meant citizenship. You can live in Canada and US legally for 3 to 5 years and become citizen. What are your plans for Nigeria in regards to citizenship?
I think it's something that should be wrapped up within 3 years. If you live consistently in Nigeria, pay your taxes, learn 1 or 2 Nigerian languages, you should be able to become a Nigerian citizen. In the US, I think it's done within 4 years or 5 years. So, like I said, I don't understand why it's complex to be a Nigerian citizen. Yeah. Nigerians are becoming citizens of other countries within 4 years after successfully immigrating to those countries. It should be less difficult here. We'll reform. It's called immigration reform or reformed immigration system. A lot needs to be done there.
10 minutes to go, guys.
Shemolu Ade is asking, what's your view or what's your stand concerning Leah abducted by aliens and pronounced to be killed in few days?
Oh, the people who are holding her, we urge them to release Leah Sharibu. This is part of the competence of the government we are talking about. When Leah was abducted, they paid Boko Haram to release the other girls who were abducted with her. But somehow Boko Haram didn't bring Leah back because they are feeding into the weakness of the government. They brought the other girls back and strolled. They even addressed a rally in Dapchi. But they strolled back to their camp.
Yeah.
When you have a weak government, anything can happen. So we hope they release Leah. Everything should be done to get her released immediately. And we support a call by Nigerians to have Leah rejoin her family. It's a shame that this is happening. It's not only Leah, but other girls who are in abduction by Boko Haram. You have staff of universities. You have all those people who are still in condition of abduction by Boko Haram. There are thousands of them. Then we need to work to free all of them.
Father Etokwa is asking, can he donate through his Visa card to GoFundMe from South Africa?
Yes. Just go there, put in your information, your expiry dates and all that. It's simple. They'll walk you through the system, and I believe people who have GTB debit card can also donate through GoFundMe in Nigeria.
What is your take? This is from Kajeton Yama. What is your take on climate change? Do you have plans for our environment? Flooding has suddenly become an issue.
Yeah, I'm an environmentalist a lot. I've been doing environmental work for several years, even engaged in litigation against oil companies that are destroying the Nigerian environment. So I believe in that the climate is changing. We are seeing that even in Chad, Lake Chad region. It is a reason why Boko Haram is also partially killing people, herdsmen, because the Lake Chad is disappearing. But the reason why we're having flooding is interesting. There's a river between Nigeria and Cameroon, and the dam breaks every year.
Yeah.
Because Nigeria hasn't had any plan to do something about this dam, we're going to be having periodic flooding from time to time. Terrible leadership, short-sighted leadership is part of the reason you have this periodic flooding. So this river overflows every year. Elsewhere, you direct the water elsewhere for irrigation, even for electricity generation. But in Nigeria, we just wait until the flood takes over half of the country, and then we start mourning and distributing mattresses, and also use that as a conduit for corruption. Sad.
Abikoye Boston, please, what is this time for Saturday convention? It's important.
9 to 4 p.m. 9 to 4 p.m. at CMD. Lagos.
He said, I've mobilized lots of people from my area, Ikotunigbe and AJ City. Please try to visit these two areas for campaign. Thanks.
Somebody is saying that APC has cloned over 5 million PVCs from China. NX supplied them with PVC VIN numbers, which is identification number that even superseded the whole fingerprint rate. Then we win in every state too. So that's what somebody is saying. I have no confirmation of this. Is somebody just saying that? This is Sheyi here saying, can we actually get a tour of Aso Rock? Almost all of us have never seen it. Yeah, we can do it. We're going to be live streaming from the first and foremost, the live stream for there, show you everywhere.
Yeah.
And we can actually, apart from turning into a children's hospital, you can turn Aso Rock to a tourist center.
Yes.
Pay to watch or pay to see. You can sleep in a bedroom there for sending them out per night.
Eze Izuchukwu is asking, is there any plan to have meeting with Shore on campus coordinators who will be at the party convention in Lagos?
We'll try.
They are saying, say it.
There's a child here.
Are we taking it back? Take it back. From the greedy, corrupt,
It's so cute.
That's a little baby saying, a little child saying, take it.
thieves and politicians in Nigeria.
Why?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's take it back. Take it back. Take your hands out of the mouth. Tell them, send them the message. Let them know we're taking it back.
Yes.
Come on. Take it back.
Henry Ayuba says Leah issue is a scam. The release are close to election to gain popularity.
Yes, they might do that. Yes, I won't be surprised if they release Leah Sharibu just to, fool some people. As this person just donated $100 to GoFundMe. He didn't give the name. I always encourage you, if you're sending your information through WhatsApp 818-823-7529. Give us your name so that we can save your. We're actually trying to create circles on our WhatsApp group. We want to create a group, different circles. So if you're donating 200,000, you'll be part of the circle. 10,000, 100,000. So you see it. We're working to create those groups, so that you can be reminded of where you've been helping. Thank you. I want to see if there's more donation here on GoFundMe. We have 5 more minutes to go, and I promise not to exceed that.
That's
So,
4 now.
4 minutes, sorry. Yeah, you don't play. Before we round up, let's raise some $500. And then, is it possible for you to keep singing for 5 minutes non-stop?
They do.
Somebody's saying that if you
abroad
have been
now.
singing,
they'll just be
will you be able to do the show right thing without the background song, beats?
Yes, sir.
Or you have another song? Which one is that?
I have
The second one you mentioned after Funke.
Superman.
Do you want to do that? Is it something you're willing to do, or you're too tired?
No, I'm not too tired.
Okay, so
Yeah, sure.
let's go. $500. He said he'll sing until. Do you have
Sing.
one question?
Stephanie Sinota just paid $50 to go for me.
Yay.
Oh, Stephanie, thank you so
Sorry,
much.
friends
Okay,
are-
that's Sinota Ibrahim. Yes, I saw that.
My
Thank you.
spirit is telling me we are very close to 80,000.
Yes. All right, so let's go.
My lady, you fine now. The way that you wind and make me shiver. No. My lady, you fine now. Yeah. The way that you wind and make me shiver. Yeah. See, I done the trip for you since first day. No. You gave me sexual healing like my vinge. You stole my breath away, you be only. Say, for your sake, I feel to go jail. Yeah. Say, oh, you come closer. I go be your fuse and I go buy you Range Rover. See, be your comforter, wipe your chest. Everything go be alright now. I've been thinking about you. I go sing and dance for you. Superman, oh, Superman for you, baby. I will give you what you want. Now, yeah. See, ya go be your Superman, baby. Say, ya go take it to my mama, yeah. See, baby, let me be your man. See, when you walk down, you drag attention. Nah. You the cause go slow for every junction. Nah. Yeah. When you walk down, you drag attention. Nah. Yeah. You the cause go slow for every junction. Nah. Yeah. Say, hello, madam. I wanna be your madam. You blow my man like Saddam. Papa God don't want some Ramadan. I swear my love for you we don't take. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I tried.
So there's a GoFundMe donation of $100 from Folorunsho Shaw Ejoye, and that took us to 79,325.
Keep singing.
She's having fun, Thank you so much. It's a 10:59. So one last donation. Let me check Zenith and tomorrow we'll be back here. I don't know if it's same time, but we'll be back here for the last marathon fundraiser that we plan to do here. So yes.
They're clapping for you,
By the way, they love
Yes,
it.
you have a lot of fans.
You have a lot of fans, by the way. I won't be surprised if you get a record deal by Saturday. Okay, Samson Sami Adamu just donated $50. Wow, Samson, thank you so much. Yes, donated $50. And say good evening, sir, Mr. President. We're waiting for you in Dubai this month. Mr. Fawaz from Dubai, we're waiting for you this month. We're coming.
Yes, we are coming.
Dubai.
We are
Have
coming.
you been able to raise funds for you to buy your tickets?
They will do it.
Yeah. All right. This is Tosin Asaolu from here. Was there Eureka moment that made you to decide to run? Was it more of a gradual realization? Oh my God. When did it crystallize? That would be a question that will be answered at another broadcast, because we've now reached the time that Zainab has to go home because she's under curfew. They will close the gate of our streets. Thank you so much, everyone. Someone said, let's have the Nigerian account. This is Funsho Ejoye. Wow, Funsho, even it happened that I took a picture with him before. Amazing. Not only did I take, this guy has been around me for a long time.
Whoa,
We took a
different
picture,
pictures.
and then this was the time we protested in 2012.
Wow.
In Occupy Nigeria, the World Bank, and Washington DC. Thank you so much, Ejoye. Good to hear from you. Appreciate your time and your donations. And I guess that's it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Again, it's been a great time hanging out with Ramadan here. Amazing guys. The guy who sang that song, Sowore. Take it back. Oh, Sowore. Yes. Love the song. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to all our guys behind the camera.
Thank you.
Amazing people who made
I
it
think
possible.
okay. Yes, I sleep and I'm.